A montage of sighted guides and visually impaired runners wearing United in Stride t-shirts. They run side by side connected by tethers. United in Stride logo appears. A text box reads, Sighted Guide Tutorial. Two men run on a path while tethered. They approach the camera, then stop.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I work at United in Stride.
And I'm Tommy. I'm a United in Stride sighted guide. Thanks for your interest in becoming a sighted guide. We can help you get matched up with a running partner.
Before we hit the road, there are a few items we like to talk about to help you have as enjoyable and safe run as possible.
Text reads, Sighted Guide Basics.
Runners who are visually impaired can include a wide range, from people who are totally blind to someone who has some degree of usable vision. Either way, communication between the guide and the runner is key. We'll get into verbal cues in a minute, but right now, let's take a look at some tethers and tethering techniques.
Text reads, Tethers.
Tethers are a very simple way of keeping the runner and the guide in close contact while allowing each one to run comfortably. The material is often a matter of personal preference.
Two tethers of different materials displayed on a table.
A tether can be a length of rope, a shoestring, or a fabric strap of some kind. What all tethers have in common is that they have a loop on both ends. The size of the loop and the length of the tether will vary, but usually it's about 18 inches.
Two men run tethered.
But guiding is not about the strap, it's about what you say. So let's talk about communicating.
Text reads, Verbal cueing.
When I am out on the road, I am counting on my guide to help me have a safe run. That means I need to know about what's ahead of me. It's going to take some getting used to for you as a guide. How much information does my partner need? How far in advance do they need it? Well, we have a saying, when in doubt, call it out.
When running on a sidewalk, there may be several potential obstacles or hazards that you need to make your partner aware of. The most common issue is stepping on and off curbs.
The 3, 2, 1 countdown method works very well for letting runners know there's a curb coming up and when to step down or up.
Okay, we've got a curb coming up here, down and back up.
Okay.
Down and 2, 1, down and up and 1, up.
Up.
Two women tethered run on a path.
You'll want to call out things like tree roots that push up from the sidewalks or low-hanging branches. Again, give your partner time to prepare by using the countdown method.
Oh, you got a branch, Jeff, 2, 1.
Transitions from one type of running surface to another is helpful for me to know about while running. Maybe that's moving from a paved or unpaved surface or running up or down a hill.
Turn to the left onto some gravel and straight. A little bumpy here, stay to the left.
There may be times when I need to know about approaching traffic, pedestrian, bike, or perhaps vehicle.
Okay, we've got some walkers ahead. Let's move to the left a couple steps. Okay, good. Pretty good. And then we're past them, we can move back.
Okay, great. Thank you. If it is necessary for us to run single file, here's how that works.
Okay, Allison, there's a car coming up in front of us. I'm just going to get in front of you. You can tuck behind.
And I'll hold my arm out in front of me to make sure that there's enough space between us so I don't trip. Turns, whether there's a bend in the road or a sharp right or left, can be negotiated very easily with adequate communication.
We got another 90-degree right-hand turn in 3, 2, 1.
As a guide, you will want to be a good observer and anticipate potential obstacles for your partner, but sometimes that's not always in your control.
We may be surprised by someone stepping out of a doorway, or a dog off a leash, or a child on a bike. Grabbing, pushing, or yanking your partner is okay in those situations to keep your partner safe.
Steps coming up. We're gonna go
A
down
man
and 2,
walking
1,
while
down,
on the phone
up,
cuts
1,
off
up.
two approaching runners.
Whoa, stop. All right, we're okay. Okay.
Don't be surprised if I bump into you a time or two on my run. It's bound to happen. Conversely, we can drift apart fairly quickly too. If you feel the need to grab my elbow or shoulder for a course correction, try to let me know beforehand.
Drifting to the right a little bit, take a couple steps to the left.
Okay.
Great.
Great. Thank you.
Through United in Stride, I've had the opportunity to both run with and train many sighted guides. There is a learning curve, but we are confident that with good training and practice, you'll be a successful sighted guide.
Speaking from personal experience, I know I was a bit nervous at first, but it really comes down to communicating and common sense. I really enjoy it, and I think you will too.
We hope that you have found this tutorial video helpful. If you have additional questions, please visit the United in Stride website or the Massachusetts Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired's website.
We'll see you on the road. Let's go.
United in Stride is a program of the Massachusetts Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. For more information about becoming a sighted guide, visit the United in Stride website at unitedinstride.com or mabvi.org. Special thanks to the guides and the runners in this video, and to all who have guided, and for the support of Richard and Heidi Hunter. This video was made possible with support from the Give Me Family Foundation